prosecutor's office received a tip-off yesterday. Illegal evidence has been prepared for the trial of Zach Gramry. Illegal evidence? I just assumed Bun Bun was like a puppy. You pet him, he licks your hand. True. I do that. Sometimes it's just to see how you taste before I eat you. I mean, it's just 'cause I'm happy. I initiated an investigation and found this witness. Gio told you to get your mind out of the gutter. I'm very spicy, Bun Bun. Okay, how spicy are we talking here, Crystal? Are you as spicy as like... Are you like a curry spicy? 'Cause I like spicy curry. Are you like a cinnamon spicy? 'Cause I like cinnamon. What kind of spicy? Oh, Carolina. Not... I don't know if I want to eat that. I was told I taste salty. Like how salty we talking here? We talking sea salt? We talking potato chips that are gonna give you a heart attack? A painter to the world at large. Drew Misham has another side, you might say. He's skilled in making perfect reproductions of certain things. Wait, did I? Oh no, I didn't. I thought for a second. Hold on. I looked to my side where I tend to put my water glass, and I was like, wait, where's my water glass? And I was like, oh yeah, I brought it out with me to go have the vitamin D. And I was like, did I really leave it in the kitchen? But no. I put it on my drawer for some reason. I'm spicy like McDonald's Sprite. McDonald's Sprite is spicy? Not sure how salty. I didn't inquire when they told me. Huh? I guess someone tasted Zerwin. Interesting. Time to write that one down. Forgeries, in other words. Forgeries? Well, so we are to understand that this page here is a fake, prepared by a certain defense attorney.
Objection!
Hold it! Take that! I didn't prepare this evidence!
Objection!
Yeah. This is how he lost his defense attorney license? His defense attorney badge. Ah, the attorney speaks. I learned about this trial today, bro. Like, how does he have the time to prepare forged evidence if he just knew about this case today, Clavier? Okay, that's an issue. Like, this is the very first day Phoenix knew about this case, right? Like, didn't he just kind of like get drawn into this and he didn't have like any time to investigate? How would he prepare forged evidence? Something about this page, I presume. But what is he saying? It makes no sense. Am I misremembering this, Twy? After all, it was you who presented this evidence to us, Phoenix, right? Maybe I'm mixing it up with Apollo Justice. You're not completely wrong. Well, there is no way to prove that he started today. I don't know if he learned like yesterday or today. Okay, if he heard about it yesterday, then that could give him time. But us as the player know he didn't have the time. Witness, Miss Measham, was it? Who requested this forgery? Who was your client? That, I don't know. He just played poker with the defendant. What? Most of my clients prefer to remain anonymous, even to me. I make the items they want and receive my payment. That's the extent of my contract with them.
Objection!
But there's no proof this is a fake. It's a fake. Huh? To avoid just this sort of problem, I always put a special mark on my works. I can say without a doubt, this is mine. Nani? Mr. Wright, you've just presented illegal evidence to this court. My court. Bro? Were you not paying attention to Edgeworth? This isn't the first time this has happened. Why are you so surprised? And nobody here is curious about this. Nobody goes, huh, you brought in the guy who made this illegal evidence? Just had him on deck instantly? Yeah. What's up with that? Yeah, watermarking your forgery sounds like a bad idea. Like if that's not part of the forgery, then wouldn't it be, like, imperfect? We just taken him by his word, or is he gonna show us the mark? Yeah. Yeah, this is a little... I mean, that annoys me a lot. Also, this guy on the stand makes illegal evidence. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just gonna accept that, like, Phoenix Wright found out about this today, and he totally got this forged evidence knowingly made within, like, a couple hours, supposedly. And we just had this guy in contact that we knew, like, made the forgery and everything. That sounds normal. That sounds fine. But until Rise, there was no evidence Edgeworth actually forged evidence. Okay, but how are you guys gonna prove that it was me that did it? It was careless of me. That's all I can say.
Oh, old boy. Here.
What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important.
Trucy, you set him up. It's all a trap. A fatal trap. Trucy is literally Elio. Wait. What's that supposed to mean? Mr. Wright, you calling me a duplicitous bastard? I was about to say this.
What?
Yes. You have an explanation for yourself. You know what? Just for that. Where is it? Is it not working? Why ain't it working? Hold on, let me restart my program. Yeah, there we go. I see you know what I was about to do, huh, Twy? Same brain cell, Elio. Damn, you could have got away with it without spending your points. Too bad. If I did, would the court hear it? Probably not. Bro, at least give me a chance to defend myself. Isn't this supposed to be like a court of law? Forging evidence is a serious crime. Okay, but how are you gonna prove that I'm the one that forged it? Gotta lurk for a bit, but we'll be back later.
Okay, see you in a bit, Zerwin.
And presenting it in court, a serious mistake. The forger just snitched on you? Okay, but how do we know that he's telling the truth and that Clavier didn't just pay him off to be like, yeah, he's the one that forged it, but okay, if I was in court and I saw Clavier be like, hey, I got this guy that's like a forger and he's gonna come up and say that you're the forger, I would be like, how is this happening here? Like, I think Clavier could maybe have paid him off to, like, do this, you know? Objection, Eliolappy, because you presented the evidence. Someone just randomly handed me this forged evidence a literal hour before the trial, and you had the guy who made it immediately ready. Like, literally, you presented it, and he went, oh, hey, you did it, you fucking idiot. Yeah. Okay. Maybe Clavier was like, here, little girl, go. And she was told to give it to the guy in blue with spiky hair. So Clavier could have been like, hey, little girl, give this forged evidence to this guy so I can get him. I can get him in court. Every single person involved in this trial, other than Gumshoe, belongs in jail. A fatal mistake for an attorney. Fatal, too, perhaps, for your client, I fear. I mean, we did have a girl faint and say, oh no, he looks like the devil when he saw his twink brother. Tell me, what kind of defendant relies on forged evidence? The answer is quite clear. I meant twin. My brain. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Leonix. You can't use a conversation from 7 years later to defend Phoenix. A guilty one.
Objection!
Your Honor, wait! I understand that presenting forged evidence in court is a serious crime. But you cannot hold my client responsible for actions I undertook as an individual. I am sorry, Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Another close call, I dare say. If the prosecutor's office hadn't received that hot tip, everything would have gone the way you wanted it to, yeah? What the fuck you mean? What the hell? I even gave you a chance. Too bad you decided not to think before embarrassing yourself. Now you set me up, Clavier! I see no need for further discussion on this matter. Special witness dismissed. Yeah, let's just like not talk about how he had this guy just ready. Mr. Attorney. Hi, I only just saw the notif. Hello, Muggy. Yes? Could I ask your name? Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright. Like, okay, it was an anonymous tip. Sure, fine. But bringing in the guy who fucking made it? That is too specific. Yeah, like... God, these people. I'd be questioning Clavier right now. I have seen and studied many people, but none like you. I'll remember you, Mr. Wright. What's that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, bro. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way. This trial is over. You have the right to find a new attorney and make an appeal. However, this court must... Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Zack? There's one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible. I'm afraid the defendant is quite mistaken. I most certainly have the authority to declare a verdict on you. Except, tell me, how do you plan on announcing your verdict? When your defendant does not exist. Eh? Doesn't exist? What are you talking about? I am talking about this! Mr. Enigmar! I guess that's what he meant. He's like, ain't no way they're gonna find me guilty because I'm just gonna fuck off and run. After extending the poison stamp trial, I know this is in the past, but what the hell are these standards? Well, I guess this is why Phoenix wants to change the legal system, because this is dumb. The defendants escaped. Find him, quick. Bailiff, close all exits from the building. On the double, he must not be allowed to escape. That day, in that courtroom, a miracle occurred. The defendant, Shadi Enigmar, aka Zach Ramery, did not just escape from court. He literally, unbelievably vanished. I thought the miracle never happened. Right before the bailiff's eyes. No one ever saw him again. Not since that day. It's a Christmas miracle! I guess the miracle did happen! This is the Grammary miracle! Very fitting that this is on Christmas when the miracle never happened. No verdict was declared. After all, the defendant didn't exist. That's how it happened. But yeah, this was why last time I said that if you were feeling well, it would have been better to just continue. Since it's a very natural stopping point, I see. The trial of magician Zach Ramery vanished, along with him, for all eternity. The mysteries that remained behind were all solved, however. But not until 7 years later. To be continued. Save. Just heard like the fucking Super Smash Bros. Continue? That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. So, what could be next? That's a good question. This I know without a doubt. I'm assuming we're gonna have to prove... So, like, this whole time I've been blaming Clavier, right? But I think it might be Gavin that's like his brother? His twink twin brother? Mr. Poopy Head that got locked up in the first trial? Yeah, Kristoff. Yeah, Kristoff, him. I assume he's the one pulling the strings, because he feels very much like evil, and Clavier just kind of like possibly manipulated by him? That's the vibe I get. Bun Bun confirmed for Smash on Switch too? Hell yeah. I'm gonna be an Echo Fighter of Jonkler, because I got like this knife right here, and for my neutral special I'll wield a gun whenever I get my next model out. Yeah, but how did he get him to lick the stamp? I don't know. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. And you'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself. Which of Magnifi Grammari's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant, Zach Ramery, go? I don't think it was Zach, right? Like, he's supposed to look shady, pun intended, because he's shoddy, but I don't think he's the guy that did this. What dark truth lurks behind the forged diary page? Ella being in the position of those who know, unlike Umineko. What about the girl who was left behind? I'm sure you're gonna have a fun time when I get around to Isomnium files, too. Mason system? Mason crystal? It does look like it has a crystal there. Yeah. The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. Ooh, this is cool. Does the sound alright, by the way, chat?
Hey, that's my system. Hands off. What? I can't use your system, Crystal? Please?
Sound? Okay, cool. That's not all. I like this. There are 4 keys in the present as well. Wait! Does he mean... Okay, keys? Are we gonna... Oh, that would be peak. When all the questions have found their answers. The final trial will begin. Are we gonna have to Psyche lock people? Cause he said keys? But first, you must chase the truth through then and now. These poor gnomes. Think of it as a game.
Oh, alright. But only because you're adorable. Oh, thank you.
I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through the game. What is this, Umineko? Are you talking to me in the metaverse, Phoenix? Where's Beatrice? There's so much dawn whispering ASMR. Oh, did they update the Christmas event with voice acting? Major key. A terrible trial saw me present. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended half finished when the defendant vanished. Yeah, I know there's a rerun. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. I was asking if they voice acted the rerun. It sounds like they did. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. Let's go, Psyche! Psyche log! Woohoo! My Magatama. Peek! What does it do, you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Use Q and E to jump between the past and present. What is this, Ocarina of Time? Let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. Bun, what Ace Attorney artifact do you want to have? I do like the Magatama. Okay, what choices do I have? It's 7 years in Ocarina of Time too, huh? Basic logic. Yeah, it is Ocarina of Time. 7 years. Oh god, murder trials with a time machine. If it was 8 years, then it would be 1-bit heart. If you like, you need the Miles Edgeworth gimmick. That could do you a lot of good. What is the Miles Edgeworth gimmick? Shouting Eureka? Thinking? Are you saying my gimmick is thinking? Remember stuff? Are you saying I can't think? I think you need basic logic. Oi! What? It was right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. Oh, this is peak. Peak, I tell you. The nightmare trial was over. And the new nightmare of figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away. Are we gonna get like a timeline split where one is where Phoenix dies and the other is where he defeats Kristoff and the other is he defeats Kristoff in the past after time leaping? But I figured I'm the only one who could do this, probably. And besides, I had plenty of time. Maybe we get like one split off timeline where like one is he defeats Kristoff and another one is he just makes out with Kristoff, and then Kristoff decides, oh, maybe I shouldn't, like, ruin Phoenix's life. He just made out with me. That would be pretty rude of me. I mean, it is Christmas. We got the mistletoe out. That'd be pretty rude. Besides, and plenty of time. The child Phoenix timeline. The fallen Phoenix timeline. The child Phoenix timeline, because he adopts a child. It all makes sense. Thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. Santa, just one gift. 7 years ago, detention center, visitors room. And then after he wins the case, he goes off into the forest to find where Miles Edward disappears and ends up in a strange new world with Professor Layton. It all connects together. Yeah, Professor Layton is set in the Phoenix wins against Kristoff timeline. It all connects. What strange sight doth mine eyes behold? Adult timeline, dual destinies, and what is it, Shadow Justice? Yeah, exactly. Excuse me? Two men on either side of a single transparent pane. Yet it seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak. Downfall timeline, Marvel vs. Capcom. A spirit of justice, that was it. And the forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines. There's been no proof that I forged anything, nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits! And what, may I ask, awaits you? A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall. But since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting at Magnifique Grammary, for one. Now that's the goated timeline? Are you telling me Phoenix kills Galactus with a bunch of paperwork? Okay, maybe we can say he's from the Project X Zone timeline, because he appears in that one, too. Where's partner Zach? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. The Downfall timeline is interesting, though. Yeah. I like the Downfall timeline. I'm gonna get any closer to the truth. This is the place to start. A link to the past? Between Worlds, Oracle games, OG games. I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit, and that's talent. Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear, and he never even touched it. A glory spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance is itself a revelation. Revealing what? Swords of revealing light, that is. And for my next turn, I play Pot of Greed. Zach Grammary killed Magnifi. It's as good as a signed confession. I thought you guys were coming up with cool names for timelines. I don't think we were very subtle about that, Leonix. Yeah, the whole thing started with me being like, oh, like Ocarina of Time. I grow tired of my cage. And the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into the magic right away. As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will be Valent. And also, there will be Starry Bunny Boy. Yes? Now that my partner has disappeared, Magnifi's repertoire is mine, yeah. I'm sure you like that, don't you, Valent? Almost makes me think like that's the goal here. A valid grammary has a tradition to uphold. Is that true? Seen in this light, the trial was quite good to me, Verdictor, no. Yeah, it's pretty interesting of you to say, Valent. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valent. After all, you received one of those letters, too. You're just as obligated to follow Magnifi's instructions as your partner. So I was, but only Zach Grammary followed them. Yeah, how do you know that? Let us not speak anymore of who shot what. Why? You don't like talking about it? Is there something that makes you nervous when we touch upon the subject? Perhaps? Maybe? Now that my partner has vanished, the question is moot. I'm more interested in learning something else, actually. What might that be? I want to know what Magnifi had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick up his sleeve? Is he gonna say it's like a mercy kill or something? Perhaps you do not know. Know what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. Oh, that's a lot of Psyche locks. Didn't think it would be that easy. The audience must remain forever in the audience. Bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. My Magatama. One of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. This is the last case, Elio, even if it's your first Magatama sequence. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Magatama starts dull, and the Magatama ends it. Any? Okay, what we gonna do? Trick up his sleeve. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. Ooh! The music! Oh my god! It's been so long since I heard this music. Holy crap. Like, I usually listen to, like, the objection, like, music from Phoenix Wright. I don't think I've heard this song since I played Phoenix Wright in, like, high school. Because, like, typically when I want to listen to Phoenix Wright, I just listen to Objection or, like, the Maya Sisters theme. Wow. That's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world. That's asking someone to commit murder. Yes, Armento is fond of dramatic moves. And dramatic finales. Dahlia, please, reveal your secrets. Also, he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death. Care to explain? Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. Hold on. exactly what to send for this. Do I have that on me? Wait. Do I not have it? What about Dark Fragrance of Coffee? Oh, true! I also listened to Dark Fragrance of Coffee, too. I was gonna do the thing with the case of the people that got shot. What about Cornered? Yeah, I do listen to Cornered, too. What about the Great Revival? I haven't listened to Great Revival very often. I'll have to give that one another listen. Is it supposed to be talking about the tumor? I would have thought I'd have to present like the one shootout. I don't think we have evidence for that, do we? Maybe it's in here? Can I read this? Can I open it? No, okay. I guess not. Okay, so I guess I'll try the tumor? Ah, and this is your idea of danger? You don't agree, miss? Ah, I was wrong. If you want my opinion, I would say there's something far more dangerous. And that is you. Oh, shit. It's a little early for me to be making mistakes. Huh. What's more deadly than a fatal accident? It could be the source of all the Grammy's problems. Huh. Something more deadly than that. Huh. Maybe I should come back to this later? Oh, did you forget how the Magatama sequence goes? Yes. Yeah. Let's do some more investigating. Is this... Am I overthinking it? You don't have all the evidence you need. Okay. Let's see if he'll say anything different. Mr. Valent, could you look at this for me, please? Yeah, so I accept your challenge. Yeah, I thought we were gonna be talking about, like, that one shootout. Like, the true Grammy shooting, like, another person in the middle that we saw at the start of the trial, but we didn't have any evidence that talks about that. So I think I'll have to get evidence on that. Yeah, you might have an overall idea of what happened, but that's it. Well? Challenge? Huh? You want me to make it float, disappear, or shall I simply eat it? I didn't come here to play games, Mr. Valent, or watch you do tricks. Is he gonna do that for everything? I think he is gonna do that for everything. Okay, yeah. Guess we'll move. "7 years ago, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. Didn't want to have to remember that day. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way. This trial is over. Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Zack? There's one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I am talking about this! Mr. Enigma! The defendants escaped. Find him, quick! Bailiff! Close all exits from the building! On the double! He must not be allowed to escape! When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge. But now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey, you there, sir! Oh, who is this? Oh, you! Oh my god!
Down on the hands, floor on your head. Now.
What's the big idea? My ears. Yeah, Meekins. I was not expecting Meekins.
No unauthorized personnel aren't. Wait, what? No unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in here.
But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed.
Zoink! I just say it like it is, sir. And it's usually wrong. Going out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet.
We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago?
No recollection of that, sir.
Huh?
For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There is no past. There is only now, sir.
Okay. You're the bailiff, right?
Yes, sir. Court bailiff Mike Meekins at your service, sir.
I've asked to meet with the bailiff at this court who let the magician escape.
Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir.
Okay, I'm not surprised that this guy got away if Meekins was the guy that was trying to prevent him from escaping.
It was me, sir.
But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So, you were in charge of security at the time of vanishing? I have a feeling like he might lose this job too.
I'm dying over here.
Yeah, no wonder Phoenix wants to build this place from the ground up. Elio, how could you?
Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir.
Thrown out of the precinct. Lost my friends, my girl, and even my mom. Yeah, I know. You said that already. He's in charge of security. If you do that, he'll be in charge of insecurity.
Well, maybe he should have been more confident in himself and then he wouldn't have failed.
Guess I wasn't the only victim.
Merry Christmas, Elio. Merry Christmas, Phoenix. Hello. I hope you had a good one.
Last time we met, you were a police officer, right? Damn, you're just like me for real. Though I'm not single. I just miss Lynn.
Gay.
Last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Wait, he's taking my job?
You're taking your job. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this.
I'm much better after losing my hangover. Oh, you partied hard on Christmas Eve, huh? Yeah, I saw what you sent in the Discord this morning. I was like, oh, Phoenix is plastered. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this. But last year, tragedy struck a rising star at the precinct. I lost my case file 4 times in 3 days. They fired me. Hope everyone had a merry day. Mine was fine. It started off bad, but now I'm here streaming with my chat. So it turned out good in the end. It takes real talent, actually. Don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir, forced to start from square one, a lowly bailiff. Merry days, Rabbit. Merry Christmas, Merry Chrysler, and Yan Pin. Hope you had a good one. But your uniform. I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. Bro, can you imagine, like, you get, like, fired from, like, a McDonald's, and then, like, you get hired to work at Burger King, and you come into Burger King and work your job there in your McDonald's uniform? That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? Okay, but to be fair, I still have, like, part of my uniform from my old job. It's just the hat, so I don't think they're gonna miss it that much. But I was just like, man, I don't feel like coming back to work to turn in my hat. Fuck that. Yeah, no one ever told me to give it back. Yeah, no one got in contact with me. Like, at all. Gotta collect all the uniforms. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here! Star rises among the court bailiffs full of hope. Then, tragedy strikes. Is there anything you can tell me about it? About Zach Gramarie's disappearance? Oh, the humanity! That's enough of that. Why, yes. I'd say it was around 2:00 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door slams open, slam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me. Face! The humanity. God, I want to see a humanity. So, you saw someone suspicious coming your way. I guess it's like the military and the blankets they give you but don't want back because it touched your skin for too long or something like that. Wait, huh? What's wrong with it touching your skin? Yes, and I, being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk cat all the way down the hall, sir. I have a diagram of the court building here. Cooties. They made us give the woobies back. Yeah, did they just not like the possibility of your skin flaking off on it or something? Aha! There's courtroom number 7. That's where I was, sir. All by myself. Nary a friend to call my own. I think you guys need to hire some more security people then. Okay. And which way did Zach Gramarye run after bursting through the courtroom door? I turned in a Boots Wooby, but had to turn one into CIF for them to sign off on my exit paperwork. Oh, really? What the heck? He went up like this and around the corner like that. So I, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. You don't need to say it twice, Meekins. When I turned the corner, I saw that magic man run into the defendant lobby. Swiftly, I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Oh god, are we gonna figure out how this guy escaped? It would be funny if it was like he hid behind like Trucy's like little wooden puppet man. And Mikan's like, oh damn, he escaped. Wouldn't you like to know? Why, I remember it like it was right here. Because it was. Lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. It was just gone. That's impossible. Yes, that word. Oh, how many times have I said that word? Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying over here. Okay, I won't say it again, promise. But you have to admit, it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing here at all, sir. Uh-oh, we got an Aleph in here? That's not good. That's right! Nothing was here, sir! Oh, God. How can he talk so loud and still be hiding something? So, Zach was in this room when he vanished. Absolutely, sir! I saw him with my own eyes! A puff of puff. I think you just played him for a fool. I think it would be incredibly funny if what happened was he ran into the room, saw Trucy with her little wooden puppet guy, and like Zach was hiding behind it, and then Mikan's like, oh damn. He really vanished. That red silk hat, that flowing cape. He ran right in here, right inside this room. Silk hat, cape, that's Zach alright. But sir, look at the room. There's not a single place to hide. I mean, there's the couch. Maybe he's hiding under there. Sir, there's nothing I could do but nothing, sir. There's nothing you could do but nothing. What about now? Have any ideas? Sir! I just about exactly what, sir, if you don't mind me asking. You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Oh. Psyche locks. I should have known. Nani? So Zach was in this room when he vanished. Oh god. I missed this music. Oh my god. Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eye. Oh wait, this is just gonna repeat. Blah 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 blah. I gotta use the Magatama. God, it's been a while. Yeah. Let me use my Magatama. The disappearing trick. Okay, Mr. Meekins. What do you know? Spit it out. Hey! What's with the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something, and I'm gonna find out what. Zach Gremory vanished from this room. How'd he do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say sir. Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding anything? Well, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here. I don't think you were there. He's gonna get a rash from all them chains. Maybe he likes it though.
Listen! It was impossible! What could such a little girl possibly do anyway?
Wait, am I right? Oh my god, that would be so funny if I'm right. Holy shit. That would be peak. What did you just say?
Sir, did I just say something, sir?
No, you screamed it through that megaphone of yours. I'm gonna laugh so much if I was right. There was someone else in the room, wasn't there?
Sir, I'm gonna have to invoke my right to remain in a state of not talking.
It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in that room that day. Juicy. I've never seen that girl until just the other day. Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it. Sir, that day, she was here, in the room, sir.
But he wasn't.
You mean, you chased her into this room, not him?
Sir, in my days as a police officer,
Literally days. I learned a thing or two.
okay, just one thing. But it was not how to mistake a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician.
Are you sure? 7 feet? Zach isn't that tall, is he? You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Gramery. But you saw something. And therein lies the trick. Meekins, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you think Phoenix could kick the ass of the scammer guy from JoJo Part 4? The one that makes a lock grow in your chest? Yeah, I think he can. I think he can, like, freak him out by, like, making him tell truths. And then, like, break his stand. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? Wait, what? Hold on. The trick? Do I have a thing for this? I don't think I have this. I think I might have to do something else. As the tools to win the matchup, let's read the descriptions. He saw something that made him think it was a 7-foot-tall person. And let's end our inquiry. Yeah, we can come back to that once we do all the other past ones. Do I have to do stuff in the present to be able... I assume not. I assume whatever you're given in the past can all apply for the past. But not like stuff in the future gives you stuff to present in the past. That wouldn't make sense. Unless this was Zelda. Unless the child Phoenix Wright theory has some legs to run on. The future is in the past, Bun Bun. 7 years ago, right in co-law offices. Right now you only have past things unlocked, so that doesn't matter. Oh, okay.
Oh, morning, Daddy.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I am fine, as always. That this old boy is here to help me, after all. That's young man to you? Good morning. It's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks! My first choice today, after all.
Baby. 2 weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office. Did he just like fuck off without seeing Trucy? Has she just been like an orphan since he disappeared? That'd be fucked up. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. You need to start thinking about your future. Oh my god. Child Trucy has a big hat. As she grows, she must get a bigger hat as she rises in status. Eventually, it shall dwarf the sun. Yeah, she'll become Hat Kid. I mean, Elio, you know where Trucy is in the present. Hey, my dad knew that magic trick too. Yeah, me too. I did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. In fact, it was even a plot point that Valiant has the right to the Gramarye stuff due to Zack being legally dead by absentia. I could look up some places you might like to stay at. This is so weird.
Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you.
Huh? Really?
So, if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family?
Phoenix, nobody will take me seriously without this attorney's badge, right? Trying to be a good father figure for Trucy warms my heart. Similarly to that one Japanese McDonald's ad. Huh? I guess so? Getting weirder.
Mr. Attorney?
Actually, why don't you call me Nick? Oh, that was Maya's nickname for him. Or you can call me Daddy if you like. It doesn't have to be today or anything. It's taken all of this surprisingly well.
Okay, say Daddy.
Dang, she moves on quick. That was quick. Yes?
If I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school
For a year. Oh no.
So thanks, Daddy. Oh, and this office, it's a little blah.
You can call me Nick. Aw, that was Maya's nickname for him. Or you can call me Daddy. Aw, that was Iris's nickname for him.
A little color goes a long way, you know? Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Trucy, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 8. but don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional.
Oh god, she's a child actor.
Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
You better be giving her full royalties, Phoenix. Thanks. I just feel like she's already in charge.
So, Daddy, you got fired from being a lawyer, right?
Juicy is quick with the daddy's girl card to drain Phoenix of his money. That's why she's calling him daddy. She's like,
Yeah, at my old school I didn't pay for my lunches, Daddy. You'll pay for it, right?
you could at least kind of look aside or something when you say that. It's actually kind of hard for me, for daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that.
Actually, that's pretty accurate. Which other daddy? Your like old daddy or your other daddy, who is my daddy?
So, here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? No one will be my friend at school that way.
Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law, if you were to ask some people. God damn, she's killing him. Women are beating Phoenix's ass in the QRTs. Women of all ages.
Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead.
So many daddies to keep track of. You mean like a talent agency? Yeah, if this was the Phoenix Kisses Kristoff timeline, then she would have like 4 daddies. Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent? The reason why they call her Tusi is because of the trust fund Phoenix is forced to pay her.
You got me, don't ya? I'm a professional.
Professional?
Yeah? After all, I'm directly descended from the famous Zach Glamley.
Directly descended? He's your father.
Oh, and now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright, too.
I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. Oh, she's so cute. Could you tell me a bit more about your daddy, or is that Grammary? Your other daddy, not me daddy, and not Edgeworth daddy.
Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy.
She got drip. Yes, she does. Which daddy was that again?
Daddy's so amazing. Oh, thank you, Trusy. I meant my other daddy, Zach. The biggest star of Chip Gramming. And they're big.
Grammys. They're on television a lot. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it.
Big magic happens when you put Zach and Valiant Grammy together, you know? Once they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage.
Her saying she's now descended from Phoenix reminds me of a story I saw on Reddit where a new stepfather was gutted at the fact that his new stepkids weren't blood related to him. Like, he was distraught. Huh? How would he think that they're blood related? What? Huh? He just like marries someone and then he's like, yes, my blood now flows directly into your children's veins with our marriage. He's just being really stupid.
And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall. Oh! Nya nya nya! Nya nya nya! Nya nya nya! Hey there, Dr. Slunk! Merry Christmas!
He got a paternity test done and was sad it didn't show they were related. Let me guess. There was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top?
I wish I could have seen more Daddy's magic.
I shouldn't have brought it up so soon.
I wonder what'll happen to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone.
He ran a hose of his blood to them. I don't get it. People really out here having room temperature IQ. He gets married and then he's like, oh god, I've always wanted children. Well, let me get my IV bags of my blood that I've got ready for the transfusion.
Mommy?
Yeah, what about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother. Wait!
But I have my magic and a great daddy, even if he is unemployed.
Wait a second. Oh, we can't view her profile yet.
You know, I think things are gonna be okay. Is Lamawar
Gonna be Trucy's mom? And what? I don't get how that was a post. Was it like the stepdad or the mom who posted it? Sounds like the stepdad. I wonder if she'll talk about her mother. It was in our stories about Kevin. It was a friend of the Kevin in question who thought he would have blood-related stepkids. Bruh. So, Trucy, you're a professional?
Yes, it's like that thing they say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs?
They say that?
I always thought it was funny though.
What was?
Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid.
Right. So, in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy?
That's right. Well, wanna see a trick?
You're gonna do a magic trick? Yeah, show me. Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it after all. And then she pulls out a gun and shoots him.
That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da! Hey, folks, it's Mr. Hat. I gotta say, it's good to be seen. Ugh!
Watch me make your money disappear. Kevin is just a catch-all term for real intelligent deficient people. Like the lady who didn't think Ireland actually existed while actively talking to an Irish person. Hi, Mr. Hat. I think we found the clue. I think Blue's been here. I don't know how I could tell that Blue's been here. It's definitely not this, like, paw-shaped blue indent here, but I feel it. Whoa, that was startling.
The amazing Mr. Hat. Isn't he great?
This reminds me of this video I saw.
A friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat at your service.
Certainly makes an impression.
Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy. Though my routines do get a bit heavy at times. Get it?
I like how you can see when he's talking. You can see through like her jacket right here. You can see her tugging on it. I don't think you see that with Trucy like 7 years later. So I guess she got better at it. friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat nearly gave me a heart attack. Basically, it's a radio show where you call a person who didn't want to go on a second date, and the radio host asks why. And one person did not go on a second date because the guy was allegedly faking a British accent. What? Did he, like, date someone that's into British people or something? Like, I'll only go out on a date with you if you're British? Like, why would he pretend to be British otherwise? Okay, so we got the amazing Mr. Hat. Could you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay? I used to know someone who faked a British accent. What? He wasn't pretending. She's just stupid. Oh. Boa boa, governor. Like, she was saying you have so much going for you. Why are you pretending to be from UK? But was the twist that he was from the UK? I can tell you from my experience of people faking being from other countries. You won't like the answer. He was from the UK. Oh.
Mommy was so pretty.
She had no reason to think he was faking. Huh?
She was like an angel up on stage. Some even call her a siren.
On stage? You mean with your daddy? Yeah, her mom is fucking Lamawar. Who's literally just being himself? Oh, that sucks. That sucks, like going on a date and someone accusing you of faking stuff when you're actually just being legitimate. It reminds me of my nephew who, having never been outside the US, claimed that he grew into having a British accent. What?
Yep. She was always there with Zach and Valent, smiling.
Yeah. Ooh. Lamar. Did Lamar like? No, because Lamar doesn't have any memories, so I guess that's why she didn't really react with Trucy.
But then she went away.
It was incredibly funny when I saw him and he claimed that. What did you say to him after he said that? Went away? Good for him for dodging a bullet, right? If she's just immediately gonna assume that he's faking his accent with, like, no other indication, like, that does not sound like a good relationship.
It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake.
I mean, they only went on one date. Does he know?
She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back because she got amnesia.
Maybe so. Kid, what the fuck are you talking about?
I cried then, a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here.
It is Lamar! I knew it! This is your mother? It's beautiful. Why didn't Trucy react when she saw Lamawar then if she has this? She got amnesia. I hope she enjoyed her dark descent. This is your mother? Smash. Oi. This is your mother? Well, I'll be your daddy then.
Her name's Thalassa. Thalassa Grammar.
The last Grammary. Fuck off. You know what, Trucy? I will become your stepfather. They don't call me stepfather. They call me the dad that stepped up. So that I could fuck your mom. That's why they call me the stepfather, cause I stepped up to fuck your mom. Poor girl. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. Now her daddy's vanished too, right before her eyes.
Hey, Daddy, you won't.
Don't worry, I won't vanish, I promise. Unless we go into the Phoenix Dies timeline, then I might vanish. And then I'll become like a skeleton, and then I'll find Apollo a couple years later, and then I'll teach him some skills.
Hey, you can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan.
They don't call me the dad who stepped up. I'm the man who James Bond burgered your mother.
Daddy always said to have a backup plan.
They call me Stairs because I step up for MILFs. I guess all I rate as is a backup plan. Ouch. Also, I've been distracted, but okay, what is this? Does that mean you'll be my family? Juicy's locket added to the court record. Okay, I wonder if I can submit that to the one guy and be like, yeah, there was like a disappearance with her or something. Sorry to ask you so much at once like that.
It's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow.
What? But are we representing anyone? Being a backup plan means that you can be relied on in emergencies and in times of crisis. So keep calm, Phoenix.
I mean you. That makes two, Daddy.
I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent.
Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at.
When you put it that way.
You mean you don't have any tricks? No old standbys? This will not do. A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket.
Okay. I'll think of something.
That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy.
Welcome to the team, Daddy-o! The team. Right. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. I can think of exactly one skill I'm good at. When I say a specific phrase, slam my hands on a desk and point menacingly, some really cool music will start playing, even with no radio nearby. A dark fragrance of coffee in my life. Oh! Am I able to go back there? I wanted to examine stuff. I like Charlie! My mentor's favorite plant, Charlie. I guess watering Charlie is my only real job now. Wait! I have a child now! I can't feed Trucy like this! She probably needs more than the occasional watering too, I'm guessing. On that day, I drove deeper into poverty than I already was from getting fired. And that's gotta suck. You lose your job and then you get like a child that you have to provide for. I guess watering Charlie is my only real job, Phoenix. It always has been. My desk. Not that I have any reason to sit there anymore. I guess Trucy can use it. It's great for studying math, English, geography, magic. I'm not crying. I just got some dust in my eye. An old movie poster hangs on the wall. I finally found out the title after not knowing for the longest time. I actually rented the movie the other day. Cried my eyes out. Aww. Just thinking about me, it makes me tear up. Wait, it's just allergies, really. I should show it to her when she's a little older. Wait, what was it called again? And this is where my mentor got murdered, right over here in this corner. She got hit with the thinker. Quite the collection of law books. My mentor bought all of them. That must suck, getting fired and having a child to take care of, or as I like to call it, the open secret of modern America. I'm crying. Is that Jerry? Yeah, Tom is the cat, right? Elio, are you trying to make me cry? Maybe. I used to be too busy to read them. Now that I have the time to read them, there's no need. But I can't just sell them. Maybe Trucy will want to read them someday? Nah. You never know. Maybe she'll get over being a magician and want to be a defense attorney. You can still see that hotel from the window here. Every time I look back, I think back on those old cases. I wonder if the view looks different now that I'm not wearing my old badge.
I really dig the far out view, Daddy.
If anything happens to Kid Trucy, I'm killing everyone in this game, then myself, and Larry Butts will still get blamed somehow. As he should. Thanks. I like to imagine Phoenix reading those books and saying, wait, they couldn't do that? She must have learned a lot of words from her parents. Yeah, the whole reason everything that happens in Phoenix Wright that like doesn't make sense from a law perspective is just because Phoenix Wright didn't actually read any law books. He learned evidence law in his 5th case. Okay. Oh wait. I want to see what she reacts when I present stuff to her. Here, look at this dead guy. Hey Trucy, see this?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm still just training to be a magician. I can't make things disappear yet.
What?
Wait, one more year. I'll be able to make it disappear then.
Be sure to be careful when showing evidence to magicians in the future. Yeah, I figured she... Yeah, I'll just submit her stuff, because I don't think she'll have anything else to really react to. Maybe she just won't react to anything. Trucy, about this locket.
Oh, that's Mommy. Isn't Mommy pretty?
Phoenix Wright, the only lawyer who read a law book and realized that everything that's ever happened in his life has been bullshit. That's why he's trying to change the legal system. He's like, y'all ain't following this shit.
Wait, you don't want to know more about Mommy, do you, Daddy?
Oh, that's Mommy. I mean, yes, but who taught you that language? I do, actually. Hey, Trucy, look at this lawyer, bad.
I better keep an eye on you, Daddy.
Oh, that's Mommy. What have you done? You've corrupted her. Oh, that's not how I meant it, honest. She is beautiful, though. And something more poise, that's it. She's got poise. Smash. Yeah, Now let's examine this. Let's take a closer look for research purposes, of course. I guess I can't. I assume she either meant that she'd just make the evidence itself disappear, or she was planning on helping Phoenix hide a dead body with zero hesitation. Hey, this is pretty different. 7 years ago, Drew Studio. Damn, bitch, you live like this? I figured you'd come here sooner or later. I decided on sooner. Drew Measham, was it? I think I can I think I can progress more with I forgot what his name was. Mike. I think I can progress with Mike because I think I had to submit the Mr. Hat, but I figured I'd do this first before I do that. I haven't done anything illegal. What do you mean? You forged evidence. Yeah, Meekins, that was it. Meekins. And you saw where he lived when he died. He didn't come here to whine about past events. Damn, you live like this? Kid named this? I wanted to ask you some questions. Beautiful cinnamon roll, too good for this world, too pure. That line changed you, didn't it, Barn? Like, oh, this is my kid now. Got Barn's paternal instincts going when he sees Trucy. I suppose you have that right. That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit, it made quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Phoenix right, was it? I'll answer what I can. I'm not sure, but it feels like I'm being watched intensely. Like, but he doesn't have his eyes open. He's just like Brock. Oh, the kid. Ah, this is my daughter, Vera. Say hello. Oh, I left a little teddy bear notebook. She really likes teddy bears, doesn't she? I think she had like a teddy bear on her overalls 7 years later. She's gone. Shall we begin then? First, let me look around your room. What's this painting here? I played too many games where you're a grumpy old guy who takes care of a young girl due to circumstances and becomes a parental figure in their life. I've been irreparably changed. Ah, that's one of mine. It's an illustration for a book. It's not on sale yet, of course, but I thought it might be a good business. Okay, so this one isn't a forgery because he's the one that made it. As a father, I'd like to be able to put food on my daughter's table. Not a feeling I know anything about. At least not yet. I'm starting to feel it. But it hasn't quite sunk in for me yet. Ah, going home by any chance? No. I was just checking out the door. Oh. I think I'm far too stubborn to take hints like that. Please leave. Oh, whoops. Paints are scattered all around. Probably the ones he's currently using. There's something very artistic about a messy room. Not that this is anything compared to my office. I guess that would make my office a masterpiece. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Phoenix. My room's a masterpiece too. All that stuff that's scattered around my room, that's intentional. Can I not move over there? I guess not. Oh, I can. Maybe I'll just sidle on over here for a closer look. Is it sidle or siddle? This is you and Vera? Yes, yes. We took that one quite recently. I know, I'm a painter. Why not paint a portrait instead? I've never been that good at people, unfortunately. Right. Shouldn't you practice? It's an awfully small frame. What's that inside it? A stamp? Please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. Huh? That stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. Yeah. That's Zach and Valen, the Grammarys, isn't it? The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Grammarys were at the height of their popularity. Okay, I'm just sitting here like, why didn't Trucy, like, recognize her mom when she saw La Memoire? Not anymore. Now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. Like, if she's like a huge fan of the Grammarys, why didn't she, you know, say anything? Because it was a long time ago. But she knows, like, Zach and everything. She's like a big fan of him. So wouldn't she remember her too? Like, her whole thing is like being a magician. Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV, until the end. I see. And stamp's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it. That's a pretty bottle. Don't touch that, please. I'll get in trouble. It belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. She looks at it often. There's a light pink fluid inside. It's fast. Nail polish, I'm guessing. Did anyone else like sniffing nail polish as a kid? Like, I would put the nail polish on my nails and I would sniff it. I also liked nail polish remover smell too. What's this red envelope? Yeah, I think I burned some of my brain cells. I liked the smell of too many stuff I shouldn't have been sniffing. Don't touch that. That's, it's quite important. Painter's face just changed hues. Guess I'd better behave. Though it's tempting to just grab it. That's got a forgery in it or something. Paints and pigments are lined up on the shelves. Some noticeable gaps. Unless... Oh, I think that was the threatening letter. I never went out on my way to, but I smelled more than my fair share of nail polish remover, because that was the trick to fixing scratches on game discs back in the day. Yeah, there's something about the smell of nail polish remover that's really nice. I don't know how to really explain it, but it smells good. It's embarrassing, but I can't afford all the paints I want. I insist on buying the ones I use with my own money. I can see how you want to do that, sure. Perhaps you've heard that you can make any color. As long as you have the 3 primary colors. Well, it's a lie. And where's my heart to hear more ambulances and fire trucks running around on Christmas compared to any other day? Yeah, Christmas is... I get like nervous at the thought of people leaving for Christmas to go see their family, since like Christmases tend to be like the worst time of year for you to get like people trying to break into your house and steal shit. Poor guy. You use these gizmos for painting? They're pretty elaborate. Ah, those. Those aren't for painting, they're for analyzing. Paint composition, age, every conceivable angle. Yeah, my place got broken into 2 years ago on Christmas. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we've had some people try to break in before. Big reason why I really want to get a security camera. I also think there's a potential arsonist in my area, but we'll just brush that aside. I mean, to be fair, my neighborhood has like some guy that did like a... Oh God, what is it called? It's not a heist. A hostage situation? Because he was like a block away from me. So I can relate. Tools of the forgery trade, I guess. Anything else? What does that say? Gookies? Goquais? There's some finished paintings stacked here. There have been 2 really big fires within 3 blocks of my building in the last week, so oh, be careful, barn. They don't look all that bad, really. I'll sell you one for 50 cents. That's okay. They look kind of heavy. Oh, poor Drew. He looks so scrunkly when he's looking sad like this. It makes me just want to like, give him head pats. I'll just simply lock in and withstand the fire. You'll become the "this is fine" dog. Maybe he needs to work on his sale technique a bit. I'll buy your painting, bro. How could you say no to this guy? He's so cute. Judging from this place, you're a painter? Not sadly a profitable one. I've never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. Oh, I'll buy one of your paintings. Be able to get by were it only me. Your daughter? Wait, how do you get all the money for this stuff? Is what I'd be saying. Her mother grew weary of me and left. Ah, child support. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. Parry the fire. That is why I began my other occupation. Forgeries. Don't look at me with those eyes. I know what it is that I do. More than half of the paintings they bring me are stolen. And who knows what my copies are used for. But some of your works aren't paintings, correct? You may not believe me when I tell you this. But that was my first work outside of painting. What? To think it would be used as evidence in a murder trial. Never even imagined the possibility. I already had to parry the sun earlier this month, so that's easily done. Holy shit! Jesus! Damn, Utah's more fucked up than I thought. Then, why did you take the job? God, I never talked about the My Husband's Not Gay TV show on stream, have I? But I talked with Barn about it. I just got like a flashback to that. Looks like the temperature here right now. Oh no. Hopefully it cools down soon then. I saw a video about that. Yeah, what the fuck was that TV show? Not Gay SSA. You know, bro. Your husband's gay as hell. That's some compet if I've ever seen compet. I was well paid. Very well paid. The fact that they even went on like camping trips, like all of the not gay SSA guys going on a camping trip and like the wife getting like very upset, and I'm like, they definitely have done stuff while camping before, haven't they? I think he feels worse about it than I do. They definitely had Sagex. Oh, 100%. Nah, I'm not gay, bro. I just want to kiss and date dudes. But I really want a heterosexual marriage and family. I totally have not been raised by like a religious family that like makes me be like raised to believe that I have to have a heterosexual marriage or else everything is wrong about me. It's totally not compet, bro. I'm so straight. Yeah, I feel really bad for the guys from that. Like, God. Utah sounds like a hellscape for anyone that is like gay, because like there's so many Mormons and shit there. The past is hard to escape. Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. Honestly, nah. Oh, really? With apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not gonna be quite so easy. It's more rare to see Mormons, at least in my area. Huh, because every time I see anyone talk about Mormons, they're like, I'm from Utah. They're from Utah. Everyone that's Mormons are from Utah. And didn't you say that you like grew up as a Mormon? Too, Barn? I was trying to forget what he made. Looks like I'll have to remind him. Whenever I see reality TV, the first thing that goes to my head is, oh, okay, so none of this is real. I did grow up Mormon, yes. Okay, it doesn't look like he's got, like, a Psyche lock. What if I present this? Your work. Don't try to pretend. Ooh, excuse me. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. You have to tell me. I knew it would be difficult to escape from this. Then, let's talk. Alright, Psyche lock time. Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did? It's unlike anything I had attempted before. I guess it would be a little different from paintings. That is not what I mean. In all my previous work, it sufficed to create a copy. You had to make something that didn't exist? That, like, looked believable? I bring Reddit up a lot, but there was a story written by a wife whose husband invited his guy friend along to a vacation that was supposed to be only the wife and husband, but the wife kinda let it slide since the friend was grieving his wife who died recently. Oh? However, in the hotel, the husband told the wife that she had to sleep on the floor, and he and the friend would take the bed? Huh? What? This wasn't a copy? The client gave me 2 things that day. Yeah, wife, you will sit in that cuck chair. Jeez. Did the wife not even question, like, just to get him, like, a separate room or anything? The client gave me 2 things that day. The first was a sample page as reference. The second, a printed document I can only surmise was written by my client. So, you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes. As I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who is your client? I feel like if this was like my first like forgery client, I would stop doing forgeries. Like, it was used in a murder case? Okay, yeah, no more forgeries, bro. As I said in court, I do not know. I like get on unemployment for a little bit. It's the first non-painting forgery. But still, it was used in a murder case. I would quit. Husband's logic was, I can't let him sleep on the floor since he's going through a rough enough time. I can't let you sleep in the bed with my friend. So this is the only choice, obviously. And money was tight, which is why they didn't get another room. And the friend didn't pay to join the trip. I see. I mean, it kind of makes sense when you say it like that. I don't know. If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally. A Psyche lock. Of course. Seems like you're still hiding something. Something about this work. Alright. I love my friends, but listen, I ain't sleeping in a bed with any of them. I sleep with my friends all the time. Don't take that out of context, but like, I've had friends sleep over and we just sleep in the same bed because I'm really small. Let's hear it then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham? I've slept in plenty of friends' beds, yeah. Same here. Okay, but you don't have a wife, Elio. I'm sure my wife will understand. She'll have to sleep on the floor, but she'll understand. I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I never met the client. True. When I asked the client's name, there are no Psyche locks in sight. Confirmed. Elio would place his wife in the cup chair. I mean, if I had a wife, she'd probably know. Ruthless behavior. Oh god, Binding of Isaac has fully taken control of my life. Help. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, then sleep in bed with Atsuro, and Atsuro sleeps on the floor. Wait, how is Atsuro gonna sleep in bed, but also on the floor? I mean, now he sleeps on the floor. Atsuro is both my wife and my friend that lost his wife. Oh no, am I a ghost? Am I his wife? I was too distracted by Atsuro. Fair. I too get distracted by Atsuro all the time. He's so cool. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. Why are you doing this to me? Now you would simply say, as expected of the King of Demons, and have that smug-ass look as he sits confident in the cut chair. He would! I can see it! I can see it in my head! Well, I've made my stand. No backing down now. And I was like, well, you two are pretty close. So, what's Mr. Measham hiding? The forger. I can pretty much piece together what it is from what you've said. What is it then? You told me what you knew about the client. And I couldn't see any Psyche locks. Psycho locks? Is that some sort of asylum security? Or a new hairstyle, perhaps? But then they did show up, didn't they? Who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally. Not personally. Those words triggered the Psyche lock. Again with the Psycho locks. Now I really must know what they are. So, you didn't meet with the client, but someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence? You're! Perhaps I'm hung up on this lock business. And I'm afraid you've lost me. Yeah, well, I didn't come here to talk about Psyche locks. As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there. And your conclusion is... The real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Measham. Poppycock. I love that word. This is actually one of my favorite words. It just sounds so funny. Some of my favorite words are poppycock, moist. I can't think of any other words off the top of my head, but I really like those words. Milky, that's another good one. Elia would totally call people poppycock. Balderdash, that's another good one. That's another good one. Fiddlesticks, tally-ho. Those are some of my favorite words. I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could it have been but me? That's the real question, isn't it? If the forger wasn't you... What's this? As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there. Oh no. Not him. Not on Christmas. Don't get near this guy on Christmas. I don't have many other people to choose from. The real forger at Drew's studio is your daughter.
Take that!
The real forger is your daughter, Vera Measham, isn't it? Ridiculous! My daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Wright, and my daughter is 8, and she's already providing for the family as an entertainer. I've always been more one for landscapes, not surrealism. Nice comeback. But you're shaking in your boots. I've got you now. The only two people with access to the studio are you and your daughter. The Psyche locks tells me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. I feel very much on the urge of going psycho-lock myself. He pulls out a knife, starts stabbing Phoenix.
I get a heal.
I don't know how you knew, but you're right. Okay, I am getting like really tired. I don't know if you could tell from my voice, but I'm like, my eyes are like doing that thing where it's like, please go to sleep, please go to sleep. I'm making your eyes crusty. Please go to sleep. I guess I've had a rough day. I could tell a while ago. That obvious, huh? Damn. Okay, but yeah, that is gonna be it for stream for today. So thank you all for coming. We have some art, so we'll do art time for today. I just put on some music. Remember when you said you were finishing Apologists and Wait? Yeah, that didn't happen. Neither did Atelier Furious. I kind of vastly underestimated how much I had left for those games. Well, but yeah, that is it for our stream for today. I hope you all had fun. I hope you guys all had a very Merry Christmas, and thank you all for coming. We're gonna be doing art time now. So at the end of every stream, we do art time. If you have a piece of art that you'd like to be shared, join the Discord. Wait, what the fuck? What just happened? Is it not counting me as logged in on Twitch in OBS? Okay. I guess I'll put it on my browser. But yeah, there's the link to the Discord if you'd like to share your art. If you'd like it to be shown at the end of stream, please share it in the Art Time Submissions thread under the Art General channel. It can be art, memes, photography, etc., so long as it is something that you yourself made in some way, shape, or form. But with that out of the way, let's see what we got. I'm really proud of this one, by the way. Golden rule. Take the time you expect a task to get done. Double it, then round it up to the next highest unit. So since Elio thought it would take a week, when you double it and round up, it will take Elio 2 months to finish Apologist. Yeah, I definitely think I'll finish it by February. You know, that's a fair assumption. I agree. Okay, but yeah, let me get this up here. So our one and only art for the night is by ScarCon. Oh wait, we got some more art. These colors. I'm picking up on something. Could it be? No, there's no way. ScarCon would definitely never use another Thundercross split attack meme and spoiler it. Would ScarCon? These colors. That blue, that yellow, something's up. Something's up. Let's see. I knew it! I got you, ScarCon. I have drawn things before and spoiled it before, but the colors, the blue and the yellow, look like when you invert it. I've seen the spoilered inverted blue and yellow that is Thundercross split attack from you specifically before. Like literally the other night. It's fresh in my brain. Oh god, this music sounds loud. Alright, well I'll be expecting my next Christmas present soon, SkyreCon. And then we got this by Leonix. Got Progress. Ooh, it's coming out really good, Leonix. I'm really liking like the hair details here. Very nice highlights here. It's looking good, looking clean. I really like the clothing folds too. Like the details in the sketch here for the clothing. I'm liking it. Very nice coloring for the skin and stuff too. I like the little highlights on it. Very good. Very cool. Fair enough. It was a different shade of color before, so I was wondering if the swirl would have thrown you off. Thanks, yeah, no problem. Yeah. I'm too good at recognizing Thundercross split attack. Now that it doesn't work, and that I need to specifically use different colors. Yeah, I'm used to the inversion colors now. Yeah, looking forward to seeing this when this is done, Linux. And then we got this by Barnhouse. Alio detecting TCSA. He is here. I sense it. I sense a clue. Fucking Steve from Blue's Clues looking ass. Alright, but yeah. I was actually afraid because I never did this kind of stuff. Well, it's coming out really good, Linux. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, but yeah, I am so tired, guys. I'm gonna, like, head straight to my bed. Like, right now. Just go to sleep. I'm so tired. I probably won't stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. Or happy December 26th, depending where you are. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Yeah, Boxing Day, yeah. Please make sure you rest well. Elio, thank you. I am going to wait a random person. Maybe I should just end. I don't feel like looking. I don't feel like looking for someone to raid. I'm just gonna end here. Good night.